What is up, YouTube? Bunny Films here with a brand new video, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new tutorial. It is how to make a bowling alley, and I do have a disclaimer for this because it does involve dynamite. So I'm not responsible for any bases that are destroyed by this dynamite. And this is not this also isn't a traditional bowling alley, or how it works isn't. Um, but this will involve hold on. So this will involve dynamite in the process, and this I don't know if I don't know. But anyways, it's also best if you build this in an indoor room, and you'll see why later. So here are the materials you will need. Also, guys, sorry for no videos, and thank you for 10,000 subscribers and 11,000. So yeah. Anyways, so you need one vehicle spawner. You need 2 pressure plates, 6 8x4s, 1 4x4, 6 8x2s, 7 posts, 2 tiny floors, 2 2/2x1 wedges, 2 1/4x1 wedges, and 3 regular wires, 1 neon wire, preferably white because that will be used as lighting, and then 1 lever. And also you can use a round spear or ball in the game. It can be blue or red or an eyeball. It doesn't really matter. It could even, yeah. Anyways, so to start off, you want to place your vehicle spawner down where you want to build it, and you want to have the spawn button at the far end. And this is how it's gonna work. So you take the bowling ball, you'll run like that, and then you place it, and it'll roll down. And I messed with Roblox physics, or the in-game physics a bit, and I found it impossible to make a bowling alley that actually works, and you can actually knock down a pin with a ball. So, or it's probably possible, but very, very difficult. So I came up with this method. It's the Dynamite Method. This is more for entertainment, not like games. So we start by taking a smooth wall, and you want to place it on top of the edge like this, on the very edge like that. You don't want the green button there. You want the green button on the opposite side. You want to take another one. You can also add alleys to this if you want to, if you want to make it more realistic. And so next you want to take another 8x2, and you want to place it on the far end like that. And you want to have 3 on this side, which is the left side. Now you're going to place 3 on the right side on. And yeah, so like that. Like this. And like this. So comment below, guys, what I should build. Next, I think I might be doing a horse because someone did request that. So once you did finish placing all of the 8x2s over here, next you want to take your 8x4, and you want to go down the far end, and you want to rotate it like this. Then you want to go one back and place it right there. Nope, there we go. And now I would take another one, except you want to place this one on the side, and this is also going to be the back of the machine. So you want to place it on the side like that, or not machine, bowling alley. Next, you want to take another 8x4. Sorry, guys. And you want to place it on top. Sorry, guys, it's my throat. Yeah. Okay. So now you want to take another 8x4, and you want to place it upright like this, and you want to place it on its side like that, and you have this little space in between one stud. We'll be doing stuff with that later, and my game's freezing a bit. There we go. Sorry, guys. So now I'm going to take another smooth wall, and you want to place it right there. So next, we'll be doing the, detail with curves and stuff. So you want to take a post, and you want to place it on it in between these 2 walls. Nope. Sorry, guys. Not right there. You want to place it right there, like that. Let me show you guys, like that. And you want to grab another post, and you want to do the same thing on the opposite side, and it should look like this. And now you want to take another 2/2. You want to take a 2/2x1 wedge, position it like this, and place it right there on the very bottom. So there's an incline on the alley wall thingamajiggy, and you want to do the same thing on the opposite side. And now you want to take a 1/4x1, and you want to rotate it and place it on top of here like this, so the wall is all smooth. And now you take another one. You also can make a ball rack, or because that'd be cool. You also can do yeah. So that'd be cool if you could do that. You can though. It's simple. So once you have this a boat. No, I'm not building a boat. This does look like a boat, though. I do agree. This does actually look like a boat. So, next, you want to take a short, smooth wall, and you want to place it on top, like this. You can also add some decals to it by using wires or making pixel art on the sides. That could make it look cool and stuff. Or cooler. I think it already looks cool. So then once it looks like this. Now, yeah, those are 8x4s and then a 4x4. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Now you're going to grab your post, place it on the back like that. You want to grab another one. And you want to place it up here. And then you want to grab another post. And all these blueprints can be purchased at Woods R Us, which is located near spawn right there with a big billboard and a beard on it. And once we have completed the back, now we'll be moving to the front. And we will be adding another post like this. Now you're going to grab another post and you're going to place it like this too, under it like that. Now we're going to be grabbing the 2 tiny floors. They're also known as cubes, but the official name is tiny floor. So I'm going to take that, you want to place it up here, and we're going to close off this space on top so we can add the lighting. Come on. There we go. And now you want to add the lighting to the inside. You can choose any color, but I chose white. And you also want to make sure it's a neon wire. You can add a lever inside. Let me get this positioned correctly. Right up there. And now you're going to grab your neon wire. And you want to place it up here. Starting with connecting at the regular lever. And all the way across to right here. You can press finish. And there we go. We have lighting. You can also toggle it if you want. I'll just leave it on though. And now like this is the wiring stuff, and this is where it can get dangerous. So we're gonna take your 2 pressure plates, position them correctly. All done. There we go. So you can either add 12 by doing them side by side. You either can have 3 and have them placed side by side, but I just went with 2. So you want to place one right there. You want to make sure the little wire connector is touching the vehicle spawner. And this is also Val's truck spawner that I'm using. You could also combine 2 regular truck spawners. The alley might be a bit longer though, but it would still function as it should, or as it's intended to. So once you have placed the 2 pressure plates side by side, you want to take a wire and connect them like this. You can also hide the wiring too, if you want to. And you want to place it like this, and then you want to make sure it works. If you step on here, the wire should light up. If you step on here, the wire should light up, and there it goes. So next, you want to take your 2 regular wires and start having them connected all the way to the back. So you want to maybe place it like this, and then you want to place it alongside the machine so it looks neat. I can't say it looks the neatest, but at least it'd be some sort of neat. So it does take 2 wires. If you do, it might take more than 2 wires if you're not like a master wire, but 2 wires is enough to at least get you to the back of the machine, which is where we will be putting the dynamite. Come on, let's get the wire up here. So you don't want the wire touching the green vehicle spawner button thingy, because that will spawn a truck, and I found that out, and it wasn't very pleasant to have a truck flying around my base. So you might have to curve the wire a bit here so it can get up the incline. And then the dynamite, you just want to put it as close to the middle as you can. So I'll put it right there. And there you go. So it should be connected. He's stepping on it and it is not touching the button. You want to make sure it does not, because then a vehicle will glitch and go flying everywhere, and eventually everything will get flung, which is not very fun. So now, for the bowling alley, we need bowling pins for it to function. So I just chose regular wood. This is birch wood, gotten from the obtained from the mountains by the volcano region. And you can just sawmill the wood. This is 0.6 by 0.6. All you have to do is take your sawmill, change the x-axis and y-axis to 0.06. This is as small as it gets. There we go. Or it does get smaller on one of the axes, I forgot, but you want to make it equal on each side. And thank you to Mr. Pro who got me the bowling pins, who made me them. And yeah, and this does not work unless you blacklist people, or you can make the alleyway longer because you cannot explode stuff by other players or the property. So when you grab your pins, you want to start lining them up on the back. So you only need 6 pins, but it'd be nice to have extra ones just in case some get glitched out of the map. Because as I did say, I do suggest building this in an enclosed space because pins and stuff will go everywhere. And if it's not in an enclosed space, well, you are gonna be losing some pins, maybe all the pins. Okay, so let's get this positioned. You only need 6 pins, and then you have it. And the way you do the official bowling pin thing, I think there's 4 pins at the back. Oh yeah, there's 4 pins, but you can also add 4 pins if you want. But yeah, I think I'll add 4 pins. Sorry guys. So it's the back row is 4 pins. Then the second to back row is 3 pins. The third to back row is 2 pins, and then the front row is 1 pin. So let's get this positioned. Now let's get the last one. So now I do understand why he gave me extra pins. They're not even extra pins at all. They're actually the back row. I completely forgot that there was back row. I haven't been bowling in a while. Bowling is fun though. So once we are almost done placing the pins, we'll give this a test go. But I might have to blacklist people, which I do not like to do. So I do apologize for that. But I'm not. Oh, you cannot do this with people next to you. Unless you have a longer alleyway. Yeah, come on. There we go. And let's get the last one. And you're going to place right there. So now I'm going to direct all the people. Oh yeah, we need to get the dynamite. Yeah, he's testing it out right now. We have to get my dynamite. I only have 1 stick at the moment, but I can get more later. So you do not want to place this with other people around here, because like they could accidentally blow it up. Okay, YouTube. So now we're gonna test this. So you don't want to step on the pressure plates on accident. You want to make sure the dynamite is at least touching the wire, and now we'll do it. So here it goes. Bottom. There we go. So it rolls back. I'm going to step back a bit. It hit the pin. And then kabam! Strike. So yeah, YouTube. I know this isn't like a very practical a practical like bowling alley. But because of the physics in this game, it's nearly impossible to design one that actually functions. I know this isn't a very reasonable one because every time you do it, you get a strike. And pins go everywhere. But I'd like to think of this as an actual thing, a solution to the physics in this game. So YouTube, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment below if you enjoyed this video. Comment below what other ideas I should do. And yeah, have a great, fantastic day.